Hello. So what three things should you avoid when looking to take out a long-term loan if you're unfortunate to have a bad credit rating? Okay, so let's get straight into these. My absolute number one would be please avoid borrowing more money than you absolutely have to. It might sound obvious, but every pound that you borrow, you have to pay back, plus some. And bad credit loans, unfortunately, the fact is they do cost more than the traditional high street loans. So bad credit loans are more expensive. So if you borrow any amount of money which is sort of unnecessary, it's just creating an additional burden that you're going to have to pay back, and interest rates are higher, so please bear that in mind. So our absolute number one is please only borrow the absolute minimum amount of money than you really need to. Think, do I really need to, really challenge yourself with the amount of money that you need to borrow, whatever it's for, whether it be replacing a car, what's the best value car that you can get, whether it be consolidating some existing debts, whatever the money's for, really challenge yourself and thinking kind of what is the minimum amount that I can get away with. So my point number one is please avoid borrowing more than the absolute minimum amount of money that you can get away with. Okay, straight on to number two is please avoid, it's along similar lines as please avoid a monthly payment that you're not 100% comfortable with paying. I think we've all been there. Most people are really good at kind of overestimating the amount of money that they can get away with living off a month, and underestimating the expenses that come up. We've all had them, whether it be the boiler breaks down, the car breaks down, the kids need something else at school. There are so many things that come up that can take our monthly money, and what on paper seem like a good idea that we can we can definitely afford this amount of money a month, and then 2 or 3 months down the line all of these unexpected things come up, and suddenly there's a huge burden that's adding stress, anxiety and more problems. So before you take out the loan, please really think, put down on paper your income, your expenses, put in there things to enjoy yourself, put in there a holiday fund, all sorts of things, and just try and plan your money so when you do take out that loan, that the monthly payment is something that you're really comfortable with. Okay, so that's my number two. Number three is please avoid terrible lenders. Unfortunately, since 2007, when there was the credit crunch, and it became really hard for people to borrow money from the high street lenders, the main banks, there's been an explosion of payday lenders, all forms of kind of bad credit lenders. Some of them very good, unfortunately also some of them very bad. Ones without credit consumer licenses, one with extraordinarily high fees, stuff hidden in the small print. So to avoid this, really I'd recommend shopping around, so therefore making a number of different applications to different types of loans, different types of lenders, so therefore you can compare different types, see how much they cost, see what interest rates are like, so at least if you have some options you can make the best decision for you. As a company we submit one application to a number of different high quality bad credit lenders. We vetted all of our lenders before they came onto our panel. We have a calculation slider which you can find at the bottom of the page, where you can work out whether it's a short-term loan or a long-term loan, exactly how much the loan will cost you per month, all the fees that are involved. So just to make sure that up front you know exactly what the costs are. And then when you apply with us, as I say, it goes out to a number of different lenders. You'll get a number of different loan offers that come through and that come back, so you can compare which one is best for you.